I'm kind, friendly, your worst enemy, charming, crass, and potentially dangerous. Have you ever heard of such? I'm invisible and impossible to touch.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy, I Know Mercy, the Mad Hatter. So I was just about to go to sleep, actually. It's like 4 in the morning right now, but I saw the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, and I had to do this. Because it's fucking Spider-Man, and I know a lot of people have had issues with this rendition of Spider-Man, but Tom Holland is my favorite version of Spider-Man. He's like, I feel like this is the closest version to Spider-Man we've gotten so far. Even though, like, story-wise, it's more similar to Miles Morales, I will admit that. Peter himself is written exactly how I would want Peter Parker to be written. So, like, and I assume this is going to be the end of this particular stretch of movies. Like, I'm sure Spider-Man is still going to be around in the MCU, but I doubt he'll have his own solo movies going forward. Unless Sony and Disney can come to some kind of agreement, I don't know. But, yeah, I had to make this video because, honestly, this is probably going to be the last trailer review I ever do. It's just, like, I like doing these, but, like, my heart's not really in it. I've actually recorded a couple of these over the last few months. I just, like, I haven't had the energy to actually edit them down and upload them, and there's been a bunch of stuff I've missed. Like, I need to make a video for this. I need to do it, but I never got around to it. As much fun as talking about these has been, it's just like, I'm not, like, my heart's just not in it anymore. So, also, I'm not gonna lie, the fact that I was always making these trailer reviews, kind of knowing I wouldn't be able to actually make, like, full movie reviews because I couldn't go to actual theaters to watch these movies. At least not like in a timely manner or anything like that. So it kind of felt almost pointless to make like videos ramping up to these movies, but never actually watching the movies themselves. So yeah, I'm probably gonna try and do other stuff with this channel. I am not sure what that's gonna be. I'm not sure what the channel is gonna look like going forward, but I am gonna try and keep making content because I really do. I think the whole YouTube game, although I'm not really in the YouTube game really, I think it's fun to a certain degree, and I do want to try and really make a go of this. So, like, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing forward, but it's not gonna be this. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about this fucking trailer because holy shit, this is really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised that I didn't think this movie was gonna go in this direction, even though thinking about it makes so much sense because that's how this is what happened in the comics. This is following up on the ending of Spider-Man Far From Home, where effectively Mysterio's last fuck you to Peter after, foiling his plans is to frame him for his own death, and then reveal his identity to the world. And so now everyone knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and they also think that he killed Mysterio. So his life is effectively ruined, and it's fucking with the lives of his friends and his family, and like it's messy. It's fucking with everything. So he decides to go to Doctor Strange and have him use his magic to alter things so that Mysterio's message never went out. And like I said, I don't know why I didn't think of that as a possibility for this movie, because like that's pretty much exactly what happened in the comic. After Spider-Man reveals himself during the Civil War, Peter goes to Doctor Strange and has him work some magic so that everyone except Mary Jane forgets that he's Spider-Man. Yeah, it makes sense that they would do something similar to that in this movie. So, like, yeah, I really don't know why I didn't think of that. Like, it seems like the most obvious direction to go here. But as Doctor Strange is casting this spell, he reveals that the spell will erase everyone's memory of him being Spider-Man, including Aunt May, Ned, and MJ, and everything like that. And Peter starts to realize he still wants those like the people who already knew to still remember. He just wanted the message to be erased effectively from reality. But apparently that's not how the spell is going to work. It's going to erase everyone's knowledge that he is Spider-Man. Sorry, like I said, it's like 4 in the morning and I'm really tired. So of course, Peter interferes with the spell. It doesn't work, or at least it works, but it doesn't work right. Like, something goes wrong with it. It's fucking with the timeline and the multiverse, and everything's, it's getting screwed up and everything like that. And one of the side effects, apparently, is the villains from the Raimi movies are invading the MCU. So that's interesting. It really does seem to be very specifically the Raimi villains. I don't know if the Lizard's gonna show up. I think it was confirmed a few months ago that Alfred Molina was gonna be returning as Dr. Octopus, and it reveals that it's Dr. Octopus and he knows Peter. So like, that's pretty cool. And there was a shot of, like, a very deliberate shot of a pumpkin bomb, but very specifically the Sam Raimi's version of the pumpkin bomb. I actually looked it up after watching it to make sure that this is definitely the pumpkin Willem Dafoe Green Goblin's pumpkin bombs. So we might also be getting Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin in this. I'm okay with, I guess, but I guess, like, I think it would have been interesting if it was a couple of villains, like, not too many, obviously, but like a couple of villains from other dimensions that we see that are coming here, like other versions of, like, Green Goblin and Doc Ock and Electro. Like, there was an actual, like, lightning storm of some kind. So that could either be, like, Strange doing something magical, or like some kind of magical battle happening, or it could be Electro. And the closest thing we get to Electro in this universe isn't that giant fake elemental that showed up at the end of Far From Home. So Electro might also be in this, who knows? And but like, it's definitely Alfred Molina and Green Goblin are gonna be in this. Don't know if it's Willem Dafoe yet. I kind of hope it is, but if it is Willem Dafoe, I hope they come up with a better costume, because, I mean, let's be real, no matter what you think of the original Raimi movies, that Green Goblin costume looked fucking terrible. It was really fucking bad. Like, hopefully they'll update Norman's design. Or, fuck it. It could be the Norman Osborn of the MCU. And he just happened to have made his pumpkin bombs look exactly like Willem Dafoe's pumpkin bombs. I don't know. There was someone talking to Peter, saying something. I forgot exactly what it was, but I couldn't tell if it was Willem Dafoe or not. I'll go back after making this and double check. So far, Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm really excited about this. You probably can't tell because like I'm like tired, but yeah, I'm really excited about this. It's coming out at the end of the year, sometime in December. I can't remember exactly. So yeah, I think that'll be a great way of ending this year.
Hey, something real quick I forgot to mention when I first made this video. Like I said, I was really fucking tired. But a big part of this story, I think, is going to be whether or not Peter, after everything is said and done, will actually reverse Mysterio's message or not. Whether he'll keep trying to have a secret identity, or if he'll just have his identity revealed to the world and just leave it at that. It is something that I think is interesting because, unlike the comics, Spider-Man himself is kind of an anomaly within the larger MCU because he's pretty much the only superhero whose identity is in fact a secret. So they might actually leave it so that once Peter and Strange fix everything, Peter will just let the knowledge that he is Spider-Man stay and just live with the consequences of having people know that he is Spider-Man and just go forward with that being public knowledge. I'm not sure if they'll do that. When you actually watch the trailer, it genuinely seems like that's going to be the message of this story. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but again, secret identities aren't really a thing in the MCU, so like it makes sense that they would go this direction with the character. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there real quick.
Marvel's really coming back in a big way after COVID kind of slowed everything down last year. And it's really cool that we're getting this. I'm actually curious, like, if there's gonna be like any cameos from any of the other Spider-Man, or there's gonna be like references to any other iterations of Spider-Man, like the Spider-Verse or anything like that, or one of the cartoons, or hell, even the comic maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Can't wait to learn more in the coming months. And if you have been watching all of these trailer reviews, I really appreciate it. Again, they were a lot of fun to make. I think I should try other things now. So I'm on No Mercy, the Mad Hatter. I'll see y'all later.